Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Taco Imposters. Again, I don't know what we're going to talk about this episode. We're going to talk about stuff. This camera might turn off, because I will have it on, just on, and showing me stuff, so if I don't, interact with it, it turns off. So, I thought of doing it this way, I don't know, I just want it to be different, maybe, I don't know. Because the other one's way too wide angle, I'm sorry, I'm going to say that right now. My 360 camera's got a 180 angle. It's just too wide. It's too wide. It's a better quality image, but it's too wide. If I had that quality image in this camera, or if I had enough money to buy a DSLR, I would. But I don't, so you're gonna have to deal with this. If you want better content, like if you want to see a DSLR quality content, you support me on Patreon. But hey, I think it's recording sound. Yeah. Okay. So I was doing my animation course, and I came into another snag. So I have this animation. So she's doing I'm doing an animation course on Udemy, and I don't. Well, because she's using Adobe Flash or Adobe Animate, Flash basically, Flash animation, Adobe Animate. And she's doing it with a drawing tablet, with a pen, and you connect your computer. So like a Wacom tablet, but other brands are available. But she's specifically using a Wacom tablet. And I was looking into them, and they're kind of expensive. I'm like, oh man, they're expensive. They're between 100 and 500 around there, in that range, depending where you want to go and what kind and the pens and all that, that kind of stuff. Which, I mean, it's probably useful for animators, because I'm like, I can use a mouse, and then I realized, no, I really can't, because with animation, you want the thing to be, because it's frames by frames, and you want it to be as close to the other ones, the same shape, just in a different position sometimes, right? And so things I'm learning, right, I realized is because I was like, oh, it's working. When I was first doing it, because it was stuff like balls, where you can have a little bit of weird, the ball changes shape tiny bit or whatever, but then I get to detailed things where it's oh, you're doing something like this. It was lifting a guy, and so he was lifting something up, and I realized, oh my gosh, or no, it wasn't even that, it was a flag that came first, where I was moving a flag, and I was animated a flag moving, and I realized my timing is too far, but that's because everything changed when especially straight lines, where it's where it gets tiny bits of instead of going straight down, I went with tiny little imperfections, everywhere, tiny little imperfections. It was not straight, and I could use a straight tool, but I wanted a natural straight, because she was do it. I think she even made that she made that remark. Or comment. She was you could use it, but you could use the straight tool, but it's good to use that to make to make it real, what's the word I'm looking for? To make it more natural. That's it. To make it look more natural, instead of looking perfect every time. Because I did the first one, which was a moving box, and I was oh, okay. And I did it with the box. The box looked real. The box looked good. The box looked perfect. Well, no, the box looked like a box. Real box. She was going from more of what's it called? Natural drawing thing, where it's not going to be perfect. But, anyway. And so... and then I got to doing the guy, and I was the flag, and I was oh, because it's going to be different slightly different every time. It was either too much out, because the flag, it's like a flagpole, so straight like this, and it was too much out this way or that way, or or an S, a little too much. It just didn't work. I was oh, so I was oh, okay, then maybe I'll try it by hand, which I already knew though. I was okay. I was prepared for the whole it's going to be way longer to do, because you're doing each individual frame and hand drawing it, and there's no way of doing different things. Anyway, then so I have the hand drawn animations right here, which I realized, oh, if I move it, that's screwed. I'm screwed. Like move where the frames are, it's screwed. So I took a this is from a phone, like a dollar store. Oh no, it's really white. There you go. That camera turns off. So this right. It's from a phone. Like you stick this onto the back of your phone, and then you can make like magnets because it had a car mount magnet thing. Anyway. And then I have a magnet on the other end, right? Just to hold it in the same position. And then I realized, but up and down, it doesn't stop it. It's like, no. But side to side, it does. And so up and down, it's not. And my pieces, because I was using transparency paper, like tracing paper. Not carbon paper where you trace something onto something else. No. You just see the thing behind it. So it's this, right? I don't know if you can see. Like, it's thin? I don't know. Maybe you can tell. It's like parchment paper almost. Anyway. And I was like, because I did another animation, the Halloween animation with it. Well, I drew the pumpkin that way. Anyway, I thought I would use better, but no, because I don't have the right software. But anyway, I didn't have the right software. But anyway, yeah. So I tried that, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be great. And then she starts saying things like, there's certain frames where the guy can be moved, like the guy can be moved down. She can physically move it down. I was like, oh, I can't do that, because I thought of using this because I could also draw circles and like more natural drawings better, right? I was like, oh yeah, okay. Since I can't do, like, the naturalness, because it's a mouse, and it won't be exactly what I want it to do, I was like, oh no, that's dumb. But, you know, I dealt with it until I realized, no, you really can't. Like, you really can't do it with a mouse. So I was like, okay, I can do this. And then I'm like, oh, but now I've got other problems. Like, there was that problem, and then there was a problem of how she can move her frames back. And I wasn't following her exactly how to follow it backwards. Oh my god. It's just... So there's a lot of different variables. The only thing I could say is like, save up money and invest in a Wacom tablet. Or a tablet of some kind. If I want to do this, I should invest in a tablet of some kind. That's, yeah. So, yes. Definitely. Not that I couldn't do it this way, like with the hand. I could go back and look and see where she moved it back and just change the number, and then, but I don't know if it's going to be natural in the same way. I don't know. And what's the software you use to do it, and like to take a picture of this? I have no idea. But, hey, it's trial and error, and looking and like learning, you know? Learning is about trying, doing. I like doing, like, I like doing it. I don't like how long it takes, obviously. I wish it would take, like, boom, bam, boom, done. But I like kind of doing it. Drawing is not, I don't hate. You know, gotta learn to draw better, but more. But, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so, but I don't like the fact that the paper, it drives me absolutely nuts, the way that, like, the thing doesn't work on the computer. Like, it doesn't work with the mouse. Like, I was like, what's the word? Powering through, like, I was like, oh yeah, no, it's fine, it's okay, it's good. No, it's not going to work with a mouse. It's not. Unless, because I looked it up, I was like, I went on YouTube, and I was like, animating in Flash with a mouse. And I didn't look up a lot of them, there were a few videos, but I looked up one, and it was basically, you're going to get a lot of straight lines. This person did it with straight lines, so with all the sharp edges, which is okay, because you could go back in and, like, go into it, zoom in, and then take the sharper parts and, like, erase them slightly, and then try and get that more natural, but it's just longer, and like, I don't think it's horrible, because his animations are still good. It's just, they looked they had, like, edges, jagged edges, but I was like, I could do that, but not with this, because and then the fact that I don't know, I have that problem of, like, but why are they taking so long? And it's like, it's going to take time. You're going to get better, and it's going to be fast. I say this, I'm like, it's going to take time. You're going to get better. I'm going to get better. I'm going to get, what's it called? I'm going to get better. It's going to be faster. It doesn't take, whatever, a day, you know? It takes a long time to like, get good at something. And that's my thing. I'm like, I just want to be good at it now. It's like, that's not how it works. It's not how it works, and it's not. Anyway, that's what I've been doing with this. I'm trying to do that animation stuff. Yeah. So, that's that. So, yeah. What are we going to talk about? I don't know. Sorry. The camera cut out again. Sorry. Maybe I'll cut those black parts. I don't know. I hate editing also. I hate the like tiny, like the monotony of just sitting there and looking through all the footage and being like, hey, this part I got rid of and this part I don't and this part, oh my god, I don't like it. I don't like it. I would be doing so many cool things on YouTube if somebody else was editing. I would, but I don't. I would do more things, like different things, if somebody else was editing. Right? If I gave the footage to someone and said, edit all this. Like, I have something old from going to the Montreal Botanical Gardens, right? I have it right here. Actually, it's on I was going to say SVHS, no. Or SDVD for some reason, no. Mini DV tape. I went to the Montreal Botanical Gardens. I mean, it's got a lot of, like, talking to my mom in it, so I don't know if it's actually useful stuff. But I might just cut it out and just be like a, not B-roll, but like just like, and it's too shaky. It's definitely, because I was on a train. I don't know why I decided to take a picture of the train. It was last summer. Or no, was it last summer? I think it was. Last September? Or Labor Day, yeah, around there. Anyway. Yeah, so. Or was it the Labor Day before that even? No, not 2018 Labor Day, no. 2019. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. And if I knew how to, like, cut that and make it look actually good, I would. But I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. And again, it's another trial and error, but it's just not something I want to do. No. Edit it? No. Anyway. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's just not. For me, it's not for me. Like, I could sit and do it, I just don't want to. But yeah, yeah, so what are we gonna talk about? Talk about. I don't know, we can talk about anything, I don't know. Where's the internet? I don't know. What happened in the news? What has happened in the news? I have no idea. In, like, video gaming stuff, and I don't got it. Huh? Wait, more secure encrypted DSN lookups. Your privacy matters. $5 now securely routes your DNN. Oh, okay, cool. Anyway. Yeah, so. Yeah, so, sorry. Yes. Things happened, the Oculus 2 came out, what was it, like a month, I want to say like, almost a month ago, around there, I don't know. Oh. Is it this? A month ago, and now I have an it's not technically Oculus. Well, it is, but it's not. It's right over there. It's the Oculus. Not Oculus. It's the Samsung Gear VR. And the problem with that is the phone is old now, and so it's very limited in what you can do with it because it's old and it doesn't have like good. Which I think is the problem. Until we hit that like limit of like this is the best we can make the displays on these kind of things, it's always still going to be this close to your face, close, a couple inches from your eyes. Now, you can fix, and it'll look Like, it won't look... No. Every time you upgrade it, right, the last one will be, like, obsolete. So that's my problem with these kind of things, too. They're obsolete. Which is my also problem with, like, video game systems and how I hate when they... Or, no, apps when they stop supporting them and stop doing new things with them or stop... Or, like, services in general that stop supporting and, like, stop... And then it's like, you just can't use it now. You just can't use it. It's like, why? Or what you have is all you get. I'm like, oh, that's dumb. Not that it's horrible. I understand they probably have, like, some other product that they're like, nope, now this is new and this is the next thing and we're going forward, so we're going to make more money because this is not making us any money anymore, or whatever. Like a game or a website or a whatever. Or a VR headset. Anyway. And so with my phone, it's old and not good. It just, no, it's not that it's not good, but you see a screen door effect where you see the pixels, which you can fix with pixel density and, like, different lenses and, you know, like, because the Oculus apparently has really, really good pixel density and pixel, and, like, the lenses are very good, so you don't get as bad screen door effect. You don't get as bad a screen door effect, but, I think you're always going to have, okay. Apparently it's only 70 hertz, or 75 hertz, which apparently it's 90 hertz, where they're going to unlock it, like, later, with, like, software updates and stuff. I hate that. I hate when they limit you at first. Like, why? 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 I don't know. But, yeah. And apparently, let me look it up now. Somebody has jailbroken it. Oculus Quest 2 jailbreak. What did that do? Because I watched an episode of, or heard the segment on the WAN show, which is like Linus Tech Tips. They do like and Luke. They do what's it called? They do like a live stream every Friday, I want to say, but I don't know if it's every Friday. I'm not sure. Anyway. And they were talking about that, how they jailbroke it. But what's that mean, though, for it? Because they weren't exactly being like... What's it? No, thank you. Cool. They didn't exactly explain what that meant. They just were like, yeah, jailbreaking. And people had bounties on it to jailbreak it. I think it has something to do with being connected to... Facebook, and how you have to be connected to Facebook because Facebook bought Oculus, and people don't like how you have to be signed in with Facebook to use it. And then other things like people got banned randomly, and then nothing on their account on the Facebook. They've never done anything with a Facebook account, but they got banned. And I don't know. Let me see. An Oculus Quest 2 jailbreak that bypasses its Facebook login has reportedly been discovered. Non-profit research company the XR Extended Reality Safety Initiative said it had confirmed root access on the recently released Oculus 2, which, this is according to Eurogamer.net, which was first claimed on Reddit just over a week ago. In a post published on ReadyHacker1.com, XRIS founder Kavya Pearl Jam said that following a researcher from the XR community bypassing Facebook login on the Oculus Quest 2. Its own researchers validated the jailbreak. XRS demands the right to repair for XR devices, including virtual reality headsets, under right to repair legislations in the US. Oh, is another one of those things where they don't let you repair it? I'm not 100% sure. I think that's what that means. Okay, I think it's one of those. This is meant to let consumers repair and modify their own consumer electronic devices, despite manufacturers' terms of service. It's one of the... Well, no. Here's the difference, though. Repairing something, right? This is just my opinion. Repairing something and modifying it are two different things, in my opinion. There are two different things in the fact that, in the sense that repair, everybody should be able to repair their own stuff. I don't care what you are. I don't care what it is. I don't care who you do. You should be able to repair your stuff. I don't care what it is, unless it's something that's too dangerous to repair yourself. Like if you're not experienced enough, you will, whatever, blow something up. Seriously injure yourself, kill somebody else, burn your house down. That kind of thing. But you should be able to repair your own stuff. I don't care what it is, you should be able to repair your own stuff. The only thing is if it's too dangerous to repair. Modifying, on the other hand, there's a difference between modifying to do something different or better. I don't know if it's necessarily better, but better, right? For, like, functionality-wise, modify it to, like, or jailbreak it, like, right? But if you start jailbreaking something, like, my thing is, if the person's making money off of something, and you now have found a way to not have to pay for said thing, right? That's where I am like, no. That's why I don't think, like, emulators aren't that bad if you're emulating something that they're not making money off of anymore. Like, an Atari 2600, an NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, like, DS, like, that era stuff, up until about the Wii, or up until about a certain... Now, but again, someone like Nintendo, let's say, has the right to say, no, you're not using my intellectual property. Like, you're not using Mario's face anymore. Like, and then if you stream that, that's a whole different thing, because then they can say stuff like, well, you're not using my, like Mario's face, or like, I don't know, whatever character that they own, right? Rights to, right? That's a different thing. But jailbreaking it to play it, ethically, I don't have a problem with it. I'm not a lawyer, so don't take this as legal. Don't take this as legal advice, because legally, it's down the tubes. You have no legal bypass. You have no legal justification for it. None. You could be you could be there. You could get sued. I'm sorry. You could get. They could sue you. You get. There's different things that could happen to you. Sued, and you could get. Fines, and your eyes peak, and whatever, and this, that, and the other thing, and downloading it, blah blah. Anyway, but ethically, I don't think there's a problem with it. Now, if you go to something like the Switch and you jailbreak the Switch to be able to buy Switch games for free, no, it's where I draw the line, because Nintendo is making money off of that. You're finding a way to now not have to pay for that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can understand why people do that, but I don't ethically think it's right. Well, I mean, hey, I'm not going to judge you if you do it necessarily, but, I don't know. Anyway, that's a whole different topic. Which I would need to get, like, a legal person into, or, like, yeah, maybe just to see what the legal implications are of doing that. I mean, I know it's legal, but, anyway, I don't know. The Oculus Quest is a controversial device because it requires a Facebook login to work. Because, see, that's the other thing. The Samsung Gear 360 didn't necessarily need a Facebook account. It asked me for a Facebook account, and then it was like, you don't have a Facebook account, you can log in with a Oculus account? Is that what it was? Yeah, Oculus account, and I just made an Oculus account instead, I think. So I was like, oh, great, I don't have to have a Facebook account, which I don't have a Facebook account. I think Facebook is stupid. No Facebook account. I'm not using a Facebook account. I never have and I never will. Anyway. No, Facebook, I don't. Although I have an Instagram account, so really, you have a Facebook account at that point. You're still working with Facebook because they own Instagram, but I don't want a direct Facebook account. No. Facebook login to work. Okay. Earlier in October, some users reported their headsets were left unusable due to Facebook account merging problems. Account merging. Whoa, merging problem. Facebook account merging problems. Okay, Oculus Quest, Facebook account. Go, whoa. Facebook account merge turns some headsets into paperweights. Oh, that was the other thing they were talking about. Yeah, they brought this up in the Linus, or Wine Show, whatever. The news, Oculus will make Facebook account mandatory for all new VR headset users. Wait a sec. All new headset users? Now, does that mean new users of headsets? Or does that mean new headsets and their users? So does that mean that it only affects Quest 2? Oculus Quest 2. Or does that mean it affects everything they make? The Quest to Go, Samsung Gear VR. I hope it's not the latter. I really hope it's not the latter. Because I don't want a Facebook account. I have to have a Facebook account to link to use my Gear VR. Which I haven't used it in a while, but I will use it. I love it. I love watching a little bit. It's not exactly the most comfortable thing, and I think my eyes, I can't do a long term because my eyes really get strained. My eyes start hurting. Like around the eye itself. So I don't think I can do prolonged exposure. But when I do use it, it is phenomenal. It is so cool. Just, even if it's not as high quality, I don't care. Just being in there and turning my head and looking around. Oh, it's cool. Now, I haven't used a controller, VR, so I don't know how cool that is. People say it's leaps and bounds better than this kind of stuff. I don't know. I like it. I think I'm okay with it. I don't know. Anyway, I only paid $27 for it. $27.99, $27.79, whatever. $27 around. So it wasn't like I paid $100 or $300 and now I hate it, and I ended up hating it. No. I don't think it's the best, but it's cool. Anyway, back to this. So I hope it's not that every, because it says right here, we'll go down that, it will now, whoa, your headset users don't go down well. October on this, the newly released Oculus Quest 2 requires a Facebook login account. Okay. Wait. The news, Oculus will make Facebook accounts mandatory for all new VR headset users didn't go down well, even when it was announced back in August. On Sunday, which would have been, this is on October 15th, okay. It's a little old, but anyway. Back in August, and on Sunday, Oculus confirmed the newly released Quest 2 would require a Facebook login to function. I think the problem is why. They don't explain why you need it. Why you need an Oculus Quest. Why you need a Facebook account to use an Oculus Quest. Why? To function. Well, since the release on the Quest 2, on the 13th of October, that function has worsened, as several users have reported their headsets are currently unusable due to Facebook account merging problems. This issue seems to mainly affect those who created a new Facebook account, then immediately merged it with their Oculus account, only to have Facebook issue a suspension. Facebook's account creation process requires users to enter accurate personal information and photo ID. Okay. Yet, despite entering this information, several Oculus Quest 2 owners found their accounts swiftly disabled. So it's merging your account, your Facebook, you're making a new Facebook account and merging it with your Oculus account. Oh no. So if I got an Oculus Quest 2, I'd have a problem. I could have a problem. That's the other thing that I don't like, and a lot of people don't like, or, and people don't like, when certain people get screwed over. Like, when certain people get flugged with stuff like this, where it's like, some users, like, why? Why are some users getting flugged and others not? Not that I want it to happen, but why just either say you know that there's a problem and fix it, right? Either have it happen to everybody so that you can like recall basically all the Oculus Quests, or if it's a hardware thing, I don't know. Anyway, or like fix the problem to all Oculus Quests, or don't have it happen. I'm sorry. I know it's not 100% possible, but like at least if it's to every Oculus Quest user, they could have like, okay, stop. Your thing is useless. We have to fix this. Whatever. Now fix it. Owners found their concept. I wasn't okay. Who's this? Who's writing this though? Emma Kent. Okay. Kent. Okay. I wasn't a fan of creating a Facebook account after deleting mine 5 years ago, but for the sake of the Quest 2, decided to get back on. The Spiller 11 repost on Reddit. I entered all my real information and had my account immediately disabled. Now I have a $300 paperweight until someone from Facebook decides the fate of VR for me. Oh, that's so stupid though. Why? So does this jailbreak fix the problem? Probably to an extent. But then you have stuff like Valve's Index or the Valve or the HTC Vive or the I don't know about the Oculus Rift. Do you need an account to play Oculus Rift? I don't know. All I know is you need a high-end computer to run an Oculus Rift, and you need Steam for it. So, because that's what's cool about these ones. They're usable. You don't need a computer to use it. They have these like, I don't know what it is, computer inside it kind of thing. It's got a store and you can like do things, and you can do it either wired or wireless. You connect a USB-C cable in and to the back, I think, and it can be either wired or wireless. If you don't want, if you don't want to like put it onto like a screen and display it, I guess. Cause I'm thinking, what else would it do? Could it charge through that port? I don't know. Anyway, another Oculus Quest 2 customer called Steve told Eurogamer he had experienced similar issues. I created a brand new Facebook account. I've never used the site before and would never have created an account without being forced to for this device. See, that's another thing. They don't have a Facebook account. They never have, and they never will. I never would have used it. Like me. I am not buying one now because I do not want a Facebook account. Unless I can find it in like 3 years for like stupidly cheap or used stupidly cheap, and I can figure out how this jailbreak works, and this jailbreak actually bypasses that and lets me use it. Maybe. Because Oculus, I've heard. I've not used it personally, but I've heard that Oculus Quest, or Oculus is one of the better VR companies. Now, look, I'm not saying they're actually that great, but or VR is like a good gaming thing to get into, because VR itself is not perfect yet. But for like, what's it called? Like hardware wise, they're some of the better ones. So anyway, but I mean, what was I just saying? Better ones, but from what I've heard, I haven't used it firsthand personally, but I've heard it. So I mean, I like VR. I like VR. I like it. I think it's actually not bad, but I don't know, but not with this stuff. This, then it's complicated, and then it's like, anyway. And used all real identification that was required. Steve said, once I'd set up my Oculus Quest and played the demo intro app, I decided to link my Oculus account to my Facebook account so I could see if any of my past purchases would be usable on the Quest. Did it not be? Was it not? At the same time, while I was not using the Quest, I logged into the Facebook website to lock down my profile, as I had no intention of using the social media site more than was needed. And within minutes of merging accounts and changing profile settings, my account was banned without any reason given or because I can think of. Oh. Thanks, Oculus. I have a $300 paperweight. While the reasons for account suspension is unclear, customer reports of social media suggest Facebook dislikes any accounts with a lack of activity. It's a stupid YouTube thing where YouTube will promote channels that have a lot of activity, interaction, like things happening on them, likes, comments, even shares. I don't think shares to as big an extent, but likes and comments, and how you like something or you comment in the video and there's active comments there, YouTube likes that. Which is why people, I don't know if you noticed, but people a few years ago, I think they're still doing it to an extent. I don't know. I haven't heard a lot of it recently, but certain people were doing things like, I'll be in the comments for 30 minutes after the video's live to talk to you, or we'll talk in the comments, or whatever. Let's discuss in the comments. I'll be there in the comments, So Facebook's doing the same thing. Well, I don't know. But Facebook doesn't like accounts. Well, dislike accounts with lack of activity. Or it could be an issue with Facebook's part automated, part manual ID verification system, which Facebook says may take longer than normal due to staffing shortages. Oh. So could people get unbanned when there's more staff? I don't know. Until the bug and exiting Facebook suspension are resolved by Oculus. Exiting Facebook suspensions are resolved by Oculus. Resolved by Oculus customer support. Affected users are effectively stuck in limbo, unable to use their Quest 2s or access their Oculus library, unable to use another Oculus device. What? Whoa! So it's not just affecting the Oculus Quest 2, that then affects all your account on any other Oculus device? Oh, that's so stupid. So they can't even be like, I'll go play whatever. Let's say they go buy a Gear VR or go buy a Quest, or they have a Quest and they bought a Quest 2, or they have a Go and a Quest 2, or they have a Vive and a Quest. Oh my god. Or your friend has a Quest, right? And they want to just get their games, so they will play their friends. Or a Go or a Vive. Oculus Vive. Oh no, not Oculus Vive. Oculus Rift. Sorry. Oculus Rift. Right? That's stupid. They can't do that. Because their account gets locked, kind of? Oh my god, it gets worse and worse. Why? Oh my god. It gets worse and worse. Oh my gosh. It does make a little ding. I was going to say, this doesn't make an audible thing. It does make a slight audible. But not like a bing when it turns off. Anyway, the camera. Okay. They're locked out of their Oculus libraries. Unable to use another device, and unable to create a new Facebook account, having already entered their unique personal details. The situation has driven some to refund their Quest headsets, although they are still locked out of their Oculus libraries. Yeah, because even if Oculus was like, well, okay, we'll refund you, fine. Right? You're still locked out of your Oculus account, so you can't really do anything about that. Oh, that's stupid! This sounds dumb. Oh, that's just dumb. Eurogamer contacted Oculus for comments and received the following statement from a Facebook spokesperson. We're only seeing a very small number of Oculus users run into login issues, and if they do, our customer service team is available and committed to working with them directly. Many of these folks are turning to Twitter and Reddit for guidance, and our customer service team has been responding to them on those channels. People should contact Oculus support if they're having issues, and our team is available 24/7 to help. And they give the support.oculus.com/ and then goes to a string of numbers. I don't know if that gets you directly to Quest. I don't know. Sure enough, it seems Oculus has been contacting these reported issues, and some people have had the problem resolved, but plenty have been left unhappy and distressed about the situation. I am grateful being back to normal, but I must say this was a pretty crappy situation. Northbound wrote on Reddit. After their account was restored, like others, I was pretty frustrated due to the lack of info. Even having been restored, there has been no info or updates. Others, such as Steve, have not been so lucky. Oculus support response has been pathetic in this case. He told Eurogamer, took them 24 hours to reply with a follow-up question about account names. I already gave them in the original ticket. Now they say they are looking into it, but that was 12 hours ago, and 12 hours ago, I don't know, this was the 15th of October. I don't even know if this guy even ever got out of this. I don't know. Got his account unbanned, unlocked, and I'm not, 12 hours ago, and I'm not holding my breath, as from what I heard, they have no power whatsoever over Facebook accounts, policies, bannings. It's a stupid thing of technology, and why I think certain things... Now, this... Maybe they couldn't do it that way. Maybe they have a legal thing with Facebook where their Facebook account has to be connected with Oculus. I don't know. They own them, so... You know, Facebook owns Oculus now, so... Anyway. But something like a let's say a fridge. Or, no, well, maybe not a fridge. But something like a microwave. Or a toaster. Or a coffee maker. Or, I don't even know, even a blender maybe, I don't know. But, like, something like that, where an appliance. Or, like a hot tub, or a bathtub, or, like, something where it's all the Internet of Things, it's connected through the Internet. One day, they could just, like, cut it, be dead, it's dead. Wait, it's done, it's dead. And then, boom. You have a brick. You have a paperweight. You have a giant thing that doesn't work. Like, oh my, like, that's where I draw the line. That's where I'm like, no. That is why I will never buy one of those, like, computer or internet-enabled, like, appliances. Right? Because I just think it's stupid, because, or, like, an oven. Or something like that, you know, where it's, you know? What happens in a power outage? I was going to say, what happens in a power outage, but I mean, my electric stove doesn't work in a power outage anyway, so. But, I don't know. I just think it's stupid. But anyway, I don't know how long I've been going for. Long? Ooh, 45 minutes. Okay. I mean, I could go on forever, but grateful being back to normal. But I must say this was pretty. Oh yeah, yeah. So what does this mean? How long is this article? It's not that much longer. It's been 6 years since Facebook purchased Oculus for $2 billion. Let's go to the end. And the recent moves towards Facebook account integration have been explained by Oculus as a way for people to find and connect with friends while still keeping a separate VR profile. What? So you merge them together, but by merging them together, the Facebook side of it gets screwed because they don't like either the part automatic and part manual verification of your ID, right? It's trying to make it so like, oh, you can find your friends. But what if you don't have... First of all, what if you don't have friends on Facebook? Second of all, like, what if you don't have friends on Facebook? What if you don't care to talk to friends on Facebook, right? What if you just want to play games? What if you want to do... And not there's that many social games that you can play with people on the Oculus. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe there are a lot more than I think. And I'm the outlier who's just like, oh, I don't know. You know? Not that this doesn't make a little bit of sense, but you could have made some sort of like profile in Oculus to do this. Not necessarily had to link your Facebook account. Anyway, whatever. Look, I'm never gonna probably do this unless I can figure a way to completely bypass it and it works perfectly. You know. Anyway, okay. Find you. Keep a separate VR profile. So it's trying to be like, oh, put them together, and then you got your VR profile. So like accounts, purchases, your accounts, you get purchases and stuff like that, and then Facebook, so you can find your friends. But put them together, there's some, and maybe the handshaking of like the two coming together and be like, oh yeah, we're together. It don't work. I don't know. We know the social VR has so much more to offer, and this change will make it possible to integrate many Facebook-powered social features like Horizon. The recent blog post explained, using a VR profile that is backed by a Facebook account and authentic identification helps us protect our community and makes it possible to offer additional integrity tools. Given the Facebook login requirement for the Quest 2 already seems to have created a variety of issues for customers. I imagine things could also be a little rough when support for Oculus accounts ends for all users on the 1st of January 2023. At least Oculus has over 2 years to prepare for that. You're getting rid of them all? Support for all? Why? I don't get it. Why? Why are you making oh my god. So it means that you have to have a Facebook account? Or is Oculus just gonna... I don't get what they're gonna do though. Are they gonna completely stop? But wait, I'm confused. Wait, I imagine things could also be a little rough when support for Oculus accounts ends for all users on the 1st of January 2023. What does that mean? Support for Oculus accounts. So you have to go through Facebook? I'm confused. Probably. Anyway. Get a better... I just want one that's basically a screen that you can connect controllers to, and you can just find games and play it. Don't have to have these accounts that set them up. Stupid. Make it a video game system. Make it like the old video game systems were. You just get a game, and that's it. That's all. You got your system and your game. You know, and a way to connect a controller and a way to connect it to a screen. That's it. This is how the integrated screen. So there's an integrated screen, and then you maybe can connect controllers, and then you can find any game you want in any way. And what I would love to do, I don't know if it's even possible, because I'm not an engineer, but it would be cool to be able to, like, put games, like the SDK? Is that what it's called? Anyway, the files for like an SD card. So the files for the game's on like an SD card, and then I just pop the SD card into like the device, and then a menu, like a thingy pops up and goes, maybe a menu of some kind, or just like a file browser, and then it just runs the game. Now, the problem with that though is people would find ways to hack it and not run it properly, or get things free. Cause I would have it like there'd be like an SDK. I don't know if you call it a repository or like maybe not. You'd have like a store and you just like on like your PC, let's say, and all you do is you connect your. I don't know if this is possible. I could be talking on my butt and I have no idea what I'm saying, but you connect it to your PC, and then you put your SD card, micro SD card or SD card, I don't know, probably micro SD card, into your computer, and then you like download it to the SD card, and then the SD card goes into your device, and boom. Or you just do it directly through like USB-C or something. Like you connect a USB-C and then USB to your computer, and bam, you then just download, and it says download to Oculus or whatever device, device. Download to your VR headset. You download to your VR headset, and boom. You don't have the problem of having accounts and your account doesn't work and blah 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 yada yada yada, and like Steam or something, like. Figure out how to do it like a Steam or something. You buy a game on Steam, like a VR game on Steam, or I don't know, Microsoft Store or whatever. I don't care what it is, and then you just can download it, connect it, and boom, done. You don't have another account. You have to connect to Facebook and have these dumb things. And that's only because I don't care for social VR in terms of Facebook social VR. No. Or make them all separate apps that can be VR or social VRs, but don't try and like merge the social VR into the fundamentals of the thing and have it bricked because it doesn't work properly anyway. But yeah, so online retail stores. If you click, okay, given Facebook, whatever. That's dumb. I don't know what that means, but all Oculus support for Oculus accounts. Why are they doing this? I don't know. Because Facebook owns it, and Facebook doesn't own Oculus in the same way, or can't make money off of the Oculus, and so in the same way, it's not beneficial to them in the same way, and so they're going to be like, well, you're going to have to use Facebook. You're going to have to use Facebook. But if we had the problem with Facebook in banning people or locking accounts because of inactivity. First, inactivity. Second, there's verification process. Oh, what the heck? Then you'll be even more screwed. I hate this. This is dumb. But anyway, I think that'll be it for now, guys. Again, if you want to get in contact, ask questions, comments, concerns, it's always the comment section, but there's also the email, tacoimposters@gmail.com. Gmail.com. Yeah, gmail.com. Gmail.com. There's the Discord and the Patreon. If you want to support me, please support me on Patreon. Patreon.com/wingwong. Is that what it is? Patreon? Yeah, patreon.com/wingwong. I think you should come up if you Google patreon.com/wingwong. Patreon.com/wingwong. Tell me what to do with... okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. This is my other one. Okay, open up. Sorry, yeah. Patreon.com/wingwong. If you want to get, if you want to see better things, better content, better quality, more, You could see better, more different content. You know, support me on Patreon. Also, tell me what to do with this channel. Well, I mean, to an extent, I'm not gonna go, you know, spend lots of money, but what? There. But yeah, cause I don't have lots of money. But anyway. Oh yeah. So tell me what to do with the 360 camera. Cause I'm not recording on a 360 camera right now, but tell me what to do with the 360 camera if you know like good ways doing things, tricks, tips, make it cool. Anyway, tell me what to do. You know what? Tell me what books to read. I want to read good books. Good books to read. I want good books to read because I have the problem of like starting a book and then like not wanting to actually read it, because the 2 books that I finished, or 3 books that I finished that I can remember finishing, the one was audiobook, right? But 2 books I finished were Back to the Future Part 3, the novelization of the movie. If you didn't know those exist, there's a section where it's novelizing books. Anyway, novelizing movies. So they took a movie and turned it into a book. Instead of a book into a movie. That one. Ready Player One, and then Andy Schrock's book, Yesterday Erased. Such a good book. It was a powerful book. Like, it was very heavy at times and very like, what? The story, but it was good. It was definitely good. But yeah, yeah. So anyway, but yeah, tell me what books to read. So I think that'll be it for now, guys. So where is it? Adios, mi amigos.